don't like to be busy. It's my time to relax. All right, number one. I am adding those. Do I have the same denominators? Nope. And you will see that they have subtraction signs in between them. If you look back at your notes from Friday, you will see no subtraction or addition signs between the denominators, yes? So this is something different. So what I'm going to have you do first, you guys probably can guess what I'm going to have you do first. What do you think I want you to do to the denominators first? Look at them. Factor them. Yep. Factor the denominators if you can. So here we go. 2 over, somebody factor x squared minus 1 for me. We've been down this road a ton. Here we go. Let's go 16. Almost. 7. Factor that for me. X plus 1, x minus 1. Nice job. Plus 3. Somebody factor the second denominator for me easily. 4. Factor that easily for me. I shouldn't have said easily. Pressure. Where do you always start, Sarah? Looking for a what first? Yep, go ahead. Take out an x, and what are you left with? Okay, here we go. Everything's factored. Now, we look for a common denominator. I'm going to try to make this easy on you guys. Common denominator. Common. What do they have in common, those two denominators? X minus 1. So that gets put into your common denominator. X minus 1. Just once, though. Just once. Okay? I know I had 2 of them, but I only put it in once here. That's it. Done. And then, do they have anything else? Okay, I took care of the x minus 1s. Do they have anything else in common? No, but the leftovers have to go in your denominator too, because everything has to be represented. All right, so I also need to put the x in there. Also, what else was left over? An x plus 1. So everything needs to go into the denominator. What's in common and what's left over. All good. You all right back there? You sure? Okay, ready? Common denominator, Mary. What do these two fractions have in common? So I put them in my common denominator, right? Just once, though. I don't write x minus 1 next to each other. I just put it in once. Good? They were in common, and I'm not crossing them off. I'm just getting rid of them for Mary here. What's left over? The leftovers have to go in here, too. Good? All right, here we go. Play what's missing game. Look at this denominator and my common denominator. What is the only thing that's missing from it? Everyone agree it's the x, right? It's got an x minus 1. It's got an x plus 1. The only thing that's missing is x. That's what I multiply the top by, is by x. So what's going to go in the top here? 2x. What is missing from the second denominator? Look at, calm down, boss. Look at these two here. Look at them. What am I missing from the two that I need to multiply by? 6. Casey, what am I missing? What? Nice job. It's missing the x plus 1. What do you want me to do to that 3 now, Casey? Three x plus 3. Okay. Combine the numerators. Make it into one. Make it into one fraction. So same denominator on the bottom. Now what's going to go on top? 2. What's on top? Now you can talk.
I have
By the way, they make bigger size shirts.
Yeah.
Jesus, Brett.
5x plus 3.
5x plus 3. Baby Gap must have had a sale this weekend. Too harsh? Too harsh? Sorry. It's all right. The old schmedium. Yep. Between a small and a medium. It's all good. It's okay. Hey, sun's out, guns out, right, Brett?
Exactly.
Everyone all right? Anything I can do from here? Anything I can do? Okay, we're done. You may have to factor, but not this time. We okay? One doesn't make you great, though. We all right?
Yeah.
Next, you can factor the denominators. Do so first for me. Factor the denominators. 15. How about that first one? Thank you. And how about the second one? 20. Michelle? Yep, good. And? Nice job. Okay. What is in common? What do they both denominators have? An x plus 6. They both have an x plus 6 in it. Is there anything we missed that they have in common? Because they could have more than one thing in common. Anything else? Other than the x plus 6. Definitely in common. Anything else? No, right? That's it, right? But so now I got to put the leftovers in. What's left over? So the x has to go in and the x minus 6. There's your common denominator. All right, what's missing? What is missing here? Let's go, no 19, nope. How about a 6? What's missing from this denominator, from my common denominator? What am I missing there, Casey? Yep, you got it. So multiply that by x. So I get 2x in the denominator here. Second fraction, what's missing from my common denominator that I need to multiply by? 6. Casey, you're on fire today. Correct. Everyone stop. What are we doing in these two fractions? Subtraction. You better pay attention here because you're just not multiplying by 1. We're multiplying by, yep, take a look. -1 has to get distributed here and here when you're subtracting. So what should I be putting here now? -x plus 6. Yep. Okay. 2x minus x. 2x minus x. Oh, I know it's coming up here. Shouldn't it be positive, right? Because there's a negative there. Didn't I just take care of that, though? Right? Didn't I just take care of that here? So if you wanted, you could make it into a plus if you wanted to. All right, but remember, we just took care of that negative sign up here. So I'm not going to use it again. I'm just going to go 2x minus x, which gives me x, and then what's still left over? Plus 6. So if you guys want, you can turn that into a positive if you want, because we already took care of it, because all I'm doing is combining the two. Art, go ahead.
Would you cross that? No. Would you cross those?
So you want me to go next step? You're here. You're good here?
Oh, I'm sorry.
No. I'm just asking. Like, do you have a question above? Because I'm ready to move on. Yep. Hold on. Hold your thought.
Okay.
Everyone good above here? Okay. Now ask your question, Art, because it's correct.
Should we cross the x plus 6? I
Can we?
don't know.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Can we cross out the x plus 6 and the x plus 6?
I say we can.
We can. As long as you're crossing off all of it, right? All right, now, what am I left with on top? A 1, and on the bottom, x minus 6. I think you can handle the next one. All right, I'm going to come around because I'm going to try to stop staying up at the board all the time. All right, I think you guys can handle the next one. So I'm going to come around, see how you're doing, see if I can help you out if needed, work with you one-on-one instead of just talking to you guys up here. Okay, so those are the 2 answers for 3 and 4, and then 5, something that you will have to do on the quiz, prove the identity. Again, don't worry about this. This has nothing to do with it. Just says x cannot equal 2, nothing to do with the problem. Remember what we do here? We draw the dashed line down where the equal sign is, and now we choose a side to work on. Okay, go ahead, Brett. Yep. It may not be like this. It may have to be multiply, factor, cross out, but get the left side to look like the right or the right to look like the left. All right, you guys choose here what side you're going to work on. Right side, all right? Because there's nothing you can do with the left. If you think it's crossing out the x to the thirds, come on. We've been here almost 2 weeks together here. You know that's a no-no. So, yep, we're going to work on the right side. You do have 2 fractions that you're adding. So I need a common denominator. And don't overthink this, please. Do not overthink this. What's the denominator on the 1? What's the denominator on the 1? 1. And then I got x cubed plus 8. So I got 1 and x cubed plus 8. What's got to be my common denominator? X cubed plus 8. Yeah. I can't factor that. So that's where that's staying. All right, here we go, guys. Let's start with the 1. You said it was over 1. So what do I have to multiply 1 by to get x cubed plus 8? X cubed plus 8. Yep, I don't want to make this any more difficult. So what's going to go in my first denominator? X cubed plus 8. Do I need to multiply this second fraction by anything? No, it's already x cubed plus 8. So what am I going to put on top? A 1. Okay, combine your numerators. I got x cubed plus 8. Knew that. What do I get when I combine my numerators? X cubed plus. And look at the magic. What do you see on the left side? We're done. I know you guys think this should be a lot longer, but I just wanted you to add 2 fractions again on the right. And we get on the left. There we go. Questions? Okay, you guys know what the assignment is. Let's get going. And please here, I'm starting to see guys not look at the answer key while I give you time in class. Pull up an answer key, please. I'll even put it up here if I have to.